Hey guys and girls, it is the team at goivy.com and we're doing another case study here today. And this project was pretty interesting. We'll pull up our outline for the case study. Uh, we are featuring today a little bit of history on what we did with bar products. Let's pull up their site. And as you can see here, they have a good amount of content, products mainly. As you can see here, they have a lot of products categorized here. One of the things that they struggled with, which really is no surprise, is they had a very slow page loading time. Number two, their full page cache that they had used didn't work too well with mobile website versions. And then the last of their problems, really, which was a struggle for them, was server overloading issues. And one of the things that a lot of Magento sites don't take into consideration is the impact that site speed has on organic rankings. In fact, let's pull up their rankings here. And as you can see, right over here, they rank for some really strong keywords. Bar accessories, they currently hold a 10 position on Google with about 4,400 exact searches a month. Bar products, number one. Bar products, one word, number one. Home bar accessories, number 10, and you can see the volume, the monthly search counts here. So they're actually a very heavy hitter in organic rankings. So it's pretty important to remember that if you have, if you're running a Magento site, that your speed issues need to be at the highest priority in terms of what you're doing with your Magento backend. So, the challenge that we always see in situations where we have site speed issues is that the rule really in any situation, where you want to optimize some code, is that you first profile it, and then, obviously you're going to find the bottlenecks. What we found here at GoIvy is that, about 60% of database optimization is really properly understanding SQL and really the basics of databases. You need to understand joins versus subselects, column indices, and really how to normalize the data. The next 35% of what we find is in really understanding the performance characteristics of your database choice. For example, in MySQL, it can either be almost free or dreadfully slow depending on which storage engine you're using. Other problems, that tank your speed are database invalidate caches. Also, when does it sort on the disk rather than in memory? And also, when does it need to create temporary tables? Those are the biggies. In the final 5%, where you really don't want to waste too much of your time is using the SQL small result. Often you won't see any improvement using that. What we did for these guys is we did a code audit, slow queries optimization. Then we dove in and took a hard look at their full page cache customization, which really was the secret to giving them improvement for the mobile theme. And then we hit pretty heavy on the server software optimization. And those three things really, as you can see on the site, made a huge difference. If you look at some of these products, they pull very quickly. So it's a pretty fast site, and again, these guys are monster big in terms of the bar products industry, and they do very well. Of course, with rankings like this, it doesn't hurt. So if you have questions about anything related to Magento, we encourage you just to contact us. The thing to do really is just put your contact information here, and give us details exactly about your problems. There's a couple different forms here. We have a free quote now here form, and just put in your information. We'll be back in touch and see what we can do for you. Thanks for watching. We'll have more case studies coming. Cheers.